Yo, what is good, all my gamers out there? It's that one and only X Murder and Beast, and today you guys are watching that BF4 rush gameplay on that storm map using the Scar H with the Coyote suppressor, and I believe I'm using the stubby grip or maybe even the ergo grip. This is an older gameplay of mine, so I cannot remember which grip I was using at the time, but that's not going to matter too much because there's not a lot of infantry gameplay this time on this video. You guys will be seeing me using the attack boat. Now, the attack boat on this map is a beast. I mean, the boat itself is a beast no matter what map you're playing. I mean, it's a beast. There's only certain maps where it can really do a lot of damage, and this is one of these maps right here. But on Conquest, on Rush, because I should say on Rush is not as effective because of the barriers or the what you want to call it, the freaking off limits line pretty much that protects the defender spawn. You can only go so far, so the boat can only be used so well on this map, I should say. But I managed to sit there and pull off a good kill streak with the attack boat, so hopefully you guys do enjoy the vehicle gameplay. But anyways, we're not here to talk about the gameplay. We're actually here to talk about a game mode that may be coming to Battlefield 4, and that is combat mission. I know a lot of you Medal of Honor fans eyes just lit up right now. Got those puppy dog eyes like, what? Medal of Honor? Where? Oh, Green Guts Medal of Honor, A&B, what the hell you're doing playing this shit? But yes, combat mission may be coming to Battlefield 4. Now, DICE has not confirmed this, and link will be in the description if you want to read all the game modes that may be coming to Battlefield 4. But pretty much, somebody was digging in the game's code, and they happened to find a lot of different game names, like, let's go right here and actually see. Like, Take Superiority, Gunmaster, Squad Rush, and Scavenger. And also, of course, combat mission. Combat mission being the ones that really just stand out in my eyes, because obviously you guys know, if you've been a long time subscriber, that I used to support the hell of the Medal of Honor games like 2010 and Warfighter. I was just sitting there giving you guys news, just really supporting it because I really enjoyed the game. So obviously, I hear a Medal of Honor game mode coming to Battlefield 4. That would be the one that stands out the most to me, and I'm sure it probably stands out to you. But my question is it going to be the same combat mission from Medal of Honor 2010 and Warfighter, or is it going to be something completely different? If, and remember, that's still a big if, this game actually, this game mode I should say, actually comes to Battlefield 4, because honestly, this could have been something that they wanted to try out at one point and just didn't get to do it, or it just didn't really give them the results that they wanted, so they just scrapped it. Because I believe that stuff can still be in the game code. Just because you find stuff in the game code doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna exactly get it. So I mean, you know, this, remember guys, just take this rumor with a grain of salt, or I should say, just don't really get your hopes up too much, but it's a possibility. But my thing is, let's just say that it happens. How is combat mission going to be? Because essentially combat mission, at least to me, I don't know how you guys looked at it, but combat mission was pretty much just Rush, but for Medal of Honor. You know what I mean? Of course, it was a little bit different because how the maps were, you only had that one tank, and the objectives were a little bit different. Unlike Rush, where it's only just incoms, with combat mission you had to plant certain objectives, or even hold down certain objectives, capture and hold and wait for the bar to go up to proceed to the next objective and stuff. So it was a little bit different, but just in small type of ways. Now, it wasn't huge ways where combat mission is so different from Rush. It pretty much was Rush, but for Medal of Honor. So I wonder how would it be like, because Battlefield already has Rush. So I mean, what exactly going to do with it? Are they going to try to sit there and make big changes to it? Are they going to? Is it going to be a different game mode in general? Because that's a possibility. It could end up just being this different game mode with the same name as Medal of Honor's combat mission. That could possibly happen. But this is where you guys come in, guys. I want to know what you think about this. If this does happen, do you think that it's going to end up being the same, or do you know any ways they can change it to where it can be really different from Rush? And yes, I know that it's not two objectives and it's just one, but I mean, it is kind of the same thing as Rush. I mean, let's be honest, guys, it is kind of the same thing. Yes, the maps were kind of different and stuff, but it pretty much kind of was Rush, at least in my eyes. Not trying to sound ignorant, but that's the way that I always looked at it. So you guys let me know in the comments, Are you excited for this if this does happen? And do you think it's going to be a completely different game mode with the same name? Or do you think it's just going to be the same game mode as 2010s or Warfighters? You guys let me know your thoughts about this in the comments. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, don't hesitate to leave a thumbs up. New viewers, subscribe for more kick-ass content such as Battlefield, Killer Instinct, and other goodies. I'll be talking to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.
By the phone.